Hello, everybody. Welcome to PSYC1 General Psychology in spring of 2018. My name is Brian Gendron, and I'll be your instructor this semester. This here is my test subject, also my daughter. Her name's Autumn, and she'll be joining us for this video. That's kind of one of the great things about taking an online course for both you and me. The flexibility is great, but unfortunately, research suggests that student success rates for online courses are lower on average compared to face-to-face, more traditional classes. And so I think the reason for that is that many students find this to be very different than a traditional college class, and so that can be somewhat challenging. My goal is to help you through this class. I want to be here to support you, whether it was a face-to-face class or an online class. I'm here for you, and my goal is to help you learn and apply psychological theory. So the syllabus is available to you already, and I'm just showing you the first page here. Some things to consider. The first is that the textbook is free, and that's outstanding. The textbook is a good resource. I highly encourage you to read the book. As we go through this semester with the course topics, please read, because it's the best way to get the specific details related to the course content. By the way, I hope the baby's not distracting you. I promise. For better or for worse, she won't be in the rest of the videos. This is just an exception today for this introduction video. But aside from the textbook, I also provide you with video lectures where I talk about some of the most important concepts from the material, but do not rely 100% on these videos, because they're not meant to cover every single detail. It's supposed to give you a general takeaway from the most important concepts in each category. So with that said, I also recommend doing your own research. And in this course, it's kind of set up to where absolutely, I know time is a constraint. You can get by with the minimum amount of work. I understand life is complex. You have a lot of things going on, as do I. So there is a bare minimum that you can do. But the course is also set up so that you can go far beyond the minimum. There are additional optional readings along the way. There's additional optional videos to watch. Lots of really great resources on YouTube, things like TED Talks, things like laboratory research videos that can only add to your understanding of general psychology. So this course is one of my favorites to teach. I have a PhD in psychology. I love psychology. What I love most about this course is you get a little bit of a taste of 15 different major topics within psychology. So the good news is you get a little glimpse into the diverse field of psychology. The bad news is we can't get extremely detailed, because it would take an entire semester to cover all the details for each individual topic. So maybe this is the first psychology class you've ever taken. What I think you'll learn is that some specific areas are more interesting to you than others, and that might be the specific area you want to focus on in your own career. Perhaps you become a psychologist or a researcher, and what you end up doing is carving out, specifying a specific area that you want to focus on within the entire field of psychology. My specific area of interest is developmental psychology. So how do things change over time? And I have done specific research on aggressive behavior. You'll hear more about my research actually in this course. And let's see, the other things I want to touch upon are just some of the grading aspects. Each week there is assignments and a quiz. So for the assignments, they are discussion forum assignments. And what that requires you to do is to post something about a specific topic. There will always be specific instructions given to you. And then you'll have access to seeing every other student's response as well. And for full credit, you'll be asked to respond to at least one other student. This is another example of an area where you can go above and beyond. I encourage you to have a conversation with your classmates. Don't just reply once if you don't want to. Reply 10 times. The more we add to our discussions, the more we can learn and build knowledge from a sort of an active standpoint as opposed to a passive standpoint. The quizzes are also obviously conducted online. Our course website is Canvas. There's information on the syllabus about how to log in if you haven't already. But since you're watching this video, I assume you definitely have logged in. Anyway, with the quizzes, each week there will be a quiz, and the quizzes, you're allowed to take the quizzes twice. And the great thing about that is your highest grade counts. Quizzes are available for you for an entire week, but there is a time limit, and if you don't submit the quiz by the deadline, you can not receive points. So every week, the deadline is Sunday at 11:59 p.m. That's the cutoff. And then Monday at 6 a.m. is when new information about the following week is released. Please give me until about Tuesday to grade the previous week's material. This is only one of a number of classes I'm teaching. I want to make sure that I give everyone's assignments the attention they deserve, so your patience is appreciated in that regard. All right, so I think I've covered everything I wanted to say. Mostly it's just a welcome. I hope to get to know you, even though this is an online class. I encourage you to come to my office hours on campus if you're in the Southern California area. And if you're not, I do have online office hours. Check the syllabus for that information. But essentially, it's like a chat room where I'll be live and you can ask any questions you want. Aside from emailing me, another great way to get a hold of me is the question and answer forum on Canvas. And that's an area where you can just post any questions you want. Other students can answer you. So it might be something like, I don't know, when is the due date of this assignment? And if I haven't checked the forum, another student can chime in and say, oh, it's Sunday night at 11:59 or something like that. All right, without further ado, good luck this semester. I'm here if you need anything, and I'm really excited to be working with you. So with that, we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.